Alright, the next in my continuing series of college football previews is the Iowa State Cyclones. This year they have 9 returning starters, and last year this team ended up going 6-7. They were 3-6 in the Big 12, and they ended up losing to Tulsa in the Liberty Bowl by the count of 31-17. Some key losses on this team. You had the dynamic duo at linebacker of Jake Knott and A.J. Klein. Jake Knott, who's now with the Philadelphia Eagles, and A.J. Klein, who's now with the Carolina Panthers, along with Josh Lenz, wide receiver, who was in camp with the Chicago Bears but just got cut. As far as some players to watch on this team, you got the running backs. I mean, they have plenty of talent at the running back position. You got James White, who was the main starter last year. You got Jeff Woody, who was the hero of the upset against number 2 Oklahoma State 2 years ago. You got Chantrell Johnson, who's coming off an ACL injury. Then you got Devondrick Neely, who's another capable running back. And then you got the guy who may be the best of this bunch is JUCO All-American transfer Aaron Wimberly. Only thing about this is there going to be enough carries to go around in this offense. Then, also another guy to look out for is quarterback Sam Richardson. No, I'm not talking about the cornerback. I'm talking about the quarterback. It's kind of funny that Iowa State has 2 guys named Sam Richardson on their team, but anyway. The quarterback Sam Richardson threw for 8 touchdowns and only 1 interception in limited action after he took over the starting role from Steele Jantz last year. And he is expected to be the starter, the full-time starter this year in the new pistol offense. Well, as seems to be the norm, there are really low expectations by the experts this year. I mean, most people aren't picking them higher than 8th in the Big 12, but you can kind of see why, though. The defense is pretty inexperienced this year, and Jeremiah George is going to need to step up as a leader at the middle linebacker position. Along with Jacquez Washington at one of the safeties, he's going to need to step up as well. The wide receivers are pretty well experienced as well. As the top 3 receivers, including the aforementioned Josh Lenz, all were lost to graduation. So, as far as what I think the Cyclones are going to do this year, I don't really see a bowl in their future this year. I mean, that's not to say they won't surprise a couple teams like they always seem to do every year. They seem to win one game that they probably shouldn't. But as far as this year, I think if they win 5 games this year, I think that would be pretty successful. But hey, the experts have been wrong before, and so have I. So who knows what could happen.